Hello, everyone, and welcome back to British Fin Games. Today, we are talking about Destiny and the new update, as well as, Destiny 2.
Special.
Destiny 2.
You,
So hype.
and what you're gonna be watching in the
Who else?
background.
Who
Hey,
else? Who
hey,
else cried? Who else
hey,
cried when?
hey.
Who else cried when stupid Cade 6 was drinking and talking about the Cabal attacking the city? I'm not gonna lie, I was so hyped that I started to cry.
You cried beforehand when there was no Destiny 2 trailer. That's what you did before it came out.
Patrick, you cry when there is
I'll admit it.
Destiny, and when there's not.
I'll admit it. Yes, I do
So,
cry all the time.
so like I was trying to say before someone interrupted me, some of the Crucible footage we've had from the past, what, 2-3 weeks of us playing together. Mainly Sixes
Lot
and
of fun,
Control. Yeah, and Sixes lately has been a lot of fun. Before the new update and with the new update and all the changes it brought with it. So that's what you're gonna be watching in the background. But we're gonna be kind of focusing on Age of Triumph and Destiny 2, our thoughts, what we've done, because it's been about a week now since the new update came out. And I'm just gonna let Patrick talk because he's the one that's most hyped about it.
Oh, I am. Oh, you guys don't even know how freaking hyped I am. Vault of Glass is tomorrow.
I know.
Yes, Bungie. Crota Zen came out, and I must say I've done it twice this week, and I freaking love it. It's not as glitchy anymore.
Yes,
I
they
love all
did
the
Yes.
so
clutch
much.
moments.
They made it good.
The clutch moments are so real. Like I
Mhm.
clutched the Death Singer at the very last second. I killed her, and she killed all of us, but I killed her, so it counted. Challenge mode activated,
But
and I also like yeah, all the changes. Did you guys think that the bridge train? I can
The
speak.
bridge
The
train.
the bridge the bridge train. No, the bridge changes were good. I honestly
yes.
thought it made the encounter
Yes.
much better and
Dude,
much more
having the
fun.
6 swords so that when everyone gets across, they just, like,
Yeah.
So
sword
hype.
everything in sight. It is so fun.
I honestly think the Crota challenge was a little disappointing. I
What?
was
I
expecting
liked
something
it.
else, like how I mean, it's cool that you know everyone else like it had to be a different person every single time. It
Right.
was just a little disappointing compared to the Death Singer challenge. The Death Singer challenge was so good. It was probably the best challenge that Bungie has made so far. But
Mhm.
we can't say it is the best because they said that Atheon is pretty gosh dang hard and fun. So
I
I'm
know.
excited about that one.
I add a little thing here.
Yeah.
Necrocosm. Okay, I'm good.
Necrocrasm.
Good in
It's
PvP. What do you
No,
think?
it's
Necrocrasm is
okay.
good for
It's
it's all right.
okay
I'll be
for
honest, it is
PvP.
really fun to use. It's not
It is.
necessarily
It is so
incredible,
fun.
but it's fun. And
Mhm.
it was kind of challenging to get. I mean, it wasn't that hard. It's just the fact that you got to kill Crota at least once.
Right.
Was kind of the hard part. Which Crota is actually, I do like the changes they made to him because he won't instantly get up and kick your butt cheek so
Yes,
hard
I
that
like the
you'll
2
die.
oversouls now. That's a
It's
big change
I
that was much needed because without it you would
yeah,
just get
I really
slammed
like
right
that.
away. Right away.
It was like glitchy. It didn't feel legit. So the change that they made to it was good.
Mhm.
And what weapons did you guys get? The adept weapons
I got
did
the
you get
Oversoul
from the
Edict
raid?
and the Word of Crota. Those were the only 2 I got. And I got the Song of Iryut, which is the legendary machine gun.
Okay,
I
so
got
you got
I
the
got the song, Abyss Defiant.
okay. So I got 3 adept weapons. I did it twice. I'm kind of salty because
Oh,
now I'm gonna
okay,
have to
you're
go.
special.
Yeah, yeah, I'm special. I got
Mhm.
the adept Fang of Uriet, the adept Oversoul Edict, and Oversoul Edict is actually pretty good for PvP. I'll be honest,
I
Yeah,
it is
know.
good.
I really want the
it's
Oversoul.
I've been getting killed by
And
it a
then
lot lately. So
I
it's
also got
Plus,
the
decent.
Adept Word of Crota, and I got a normal Fang of Uriet, a Hunger of Crota, and a Sword Breaker. There it is.
Ah,
Oversoul Edict is actually really fun to use in PvE. I mean, I don't have it, but I do remember that the main reason for that was because it was the first gun, and believe still the only gun that allows you to shoot through night shields.
It is. Yeah. Uh, I'll be honest. Word of Crota sucks just because the
yeah,
perks
I was
are bad,
disappointed.
but it's nice to have a void weapon to take out the Siva shields and everything in
Yeah.
certain raids. So I'm more excited about Vault of Glass. I've saved all my ornaments for Vault of Glass because I think that gear looks better in my opinion.
I think so
But
too.
yeah, Vault of Glass is gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm very
And
curious to see what
John,
this challenge is because if they say it's the hardest one they've come up with so far, then I don't think I can even imagine like what Bungie has in store
the
for
emblem,
us.
the emblem.
Yes,
It
it
is
looks
so
great.
beautiful, Bungie. It
It
looks
does look great.
incredible. I cannot wait to get it.
Me
And
too.
also Blue Flames, Bungie.
Blue
So
Flames.
hyped.
Oh, I'm
Oh
very
yeah, we
happy
all
they
got
brought
them.
that back. I'm
I know
very
it's
happy
so
they brought
nice.
that back.
Plus the XP bonus you get out of it too. That is another thing that
Yeah.
I loved about it.
No one cares about the
Yes.
XP bonus, just the Blue Flames. Come on.
I care about the XP
All right.
bonus. It's nice.
Yeah, so do I.
Maybe you just don't.
Okay, fine. I guess
Maybe you're the
everyone
only one in
cares.
the world who just doesn't care.
I care about both.
All right, John. Why don't you lead us into the PvP changes? What do
Ah.
you like about the new changes?
So for PvP, the No Flinch Beyond has flinch finally.
No flinch beyond.
They finally fixed that. I was so happy that they finally are like, yeah,
Not
we
fixed.
this is a problem.
They added. They
They
added
added.
flinch to it because they.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm getting killed by it every once in a while, but it's nowhere near
not
as
every
bad
5
as it
seconds.
used to be. Yeah, it's not every 5 seconds like it used to be, where everyone was just using a freaking No Flinch Beyond with a sidearm. That's the other thing. The sidearm change where you just get one magazine back. I do like that. Now I'm seeing more of a variety. It's a lot of sniping and sidearms though, a few shotguns here and there, but I was really surprised. There was barely any fusion rifles. I didn't
I
see
know.
any fusion
I was
rifles this
kind of
week.
expecting to see some fusion rifles. I have
And
not. I've seen a total of 2,
it
but
could be because of the weekly bounties that people are getting from the Crucible
it's true.
Quartermaster. I
Oh,
think
and
that
those bounties are awesome. I love
yes,
how they added those. It is so
yes,
nice to have like year 2 weapons again,
yeah,
and also be able to do trials weapons
yeah.
without even
Like I
going to go
just
do
like
trials
from
because
the
I'm a scrub. What?
what from that bounty, like I got a
What?
what? Yeah, like from that exact bounty you were just talking about, I got a Nerwin's Mercy that came with True Sight, Eye of the Storm, Perfect Balance, Glass Half Full, Injection Mold, and Casket Mag. I mean, that's close to the God roll I have from year 2, and I'm just hyped that they actually brought back year 2 Iron Banner and Trials weapons. I was hoping that they would do something with that. I was hoping that with the new vendors, how they're rotating every week, instead of having different roles for the
That's
same
one
year
thing I
3.
love about that.
Yeah, instead of having the same roles for the year 3 weapons, I was hoping it would be like, okay, this week will be year 1 weapons that they sold for the vendors, and then next week will be year 2.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. I mean, I'm happy they're changing the roles. Like, I'm totally
It's
happy
better
about
than
that.
nothing. All right.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I was hoping they would do something like that much sooner, but they waited till this time, and I was hoping it'd be a little more variety, like instead of just all year 3 weapons, like I said, year 1, year 2, year 3, different weeks, but I'll take different roles. I'm really happy with that. But back to PvP, I didn't see that many fusion rifles. That could be because of the weekly bounties, and I can only really attest to whether or not that's true next week when there's different bounties out. And if there's a fusion rifle bounty and we see a bunch of people using fusion rifles instead of shotguns and snipers, then we'll know that's why. So I guess that way you can kind of counter the meta in a way. Like you'll know what people will be using more often that week based off the bounties, and then you can select
That
things
is true. That is actually
counter that.
really true. Yeah.
But this is all going off a guess. We really won't know until probably next week when we actually see what the changes are. But the other thing that I really liked is the reduction in the amount of playlists, because the amount of playlists that were available to different people were causing like 4v4s. Like,
4v4s, it was
I mean,
bad.
it was bad. And now that with the reduction in the playlists, you can actually have good connections with a variety of different people. The connection issue and the amount of people per game is not an issue anymore, which is really, really nice.
It was really bad before Age of Triumph because you would get whenever you left the lobby, you would get the same people if you loaded
yeah.
back into
I don't
control.
think
It
I've
was
had
bad.
that this
So
week.
I'm really happy with the changes. Yeah, I've not had that.
I've
So
not
I'm
had
really
that
happy. It
issue.
could just be because of all the new content, but I am happy that they changed the matchmaking and it's much better now. But
Huge
enough
difference.
PvP. Enough PvP. We have Destiny 2.
Destiny 2.
Destiny freaking 2.
Destiny
Oh
2,
my
bruh.
goodness.
Destiny 2.
The vaults are gone. And Gary is coming.
Gary's coming.
And his name is Gary! You know that no one's ever gonna call him Gall now.
No,
That's scary.
he's
It is
Gary.
now. It's scary now. It's
It's
scary.
Gary. From now on, it will
Uh,
be forever Gary.
I am kind of worried about this new game though because I really hope, unlike Crota and all the other bosses that we've gotten in Oryx, like Oryx was probably the one boss that we actually kind of got to know.
Mm-hmm.
So I want missions where you actually fight Gall or Gary a
Gary.
lot, and you actually have really cool encounters with him, and you
Mm-hmm.
actually understand why he is doing this. Unlike of, oh, you killed my son, I want to kill you now. I don't want that type of story. I actually want to
No,
know why he is attacking us, and it's probably because we screwed up his plans with the Dreadnought. But
probably.
I really want this story to be good, and if they do not succeed with Destiny 2, if they make a sucky story again, then I don't think
Oh
they're
yeah.
gonna be able to recover from this.
Kate Six in the bar, where that scene where he talks about how they destroyed his favorite or his second favorite shop underneath the ramen place. Um, the guy with the two swords, the like, big cabal guy with two swords that comes knocking through that wall. I'm excited to see that.
I want
Oh,
him to be like a boss you actually fight in one of the story missions with a
Oh
really
yeah.
yeah.
cool. I don't want him to be just a normal enemy blah, 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 blah,
No,
blah,
I want
enemy
him to
that
be
you fight all the
special.
time. I
No.
want him to be special because he looks so
Also,
freaking cool.
I'm excited about those new creatures that we're seeing in the Destiny 2 trailer.
Oh
That were
yeah,
the four-legged
they
creatures.
don't look Cabal.
They don't. So I think they're like prisoners of the
They they
Cabal.
they could be like Scions. How Scions are not Cabal, they just work with the Cabal. Um, so I would be interested to see what type of creatures those are. It seems like they're kind of like the dog versions of the Cabal.
Right.
Uh, and they just train them to attack humans, or in that case, Cade 6.
Guardians. But also going back to
Guys,
what
there
what
there will be a
what
ton of loot.
there will
There
be
will
a
be
ton
a
of loot.
ton of loot.
Hopefully, the loot drop will be increased in Destiny 2. But also, like what I was trying to say with you talking about Oryx, want them to go into Nokris because they mentioned him right before you
Yes.
fight Oryx. I want Nokris to be the next Hive boss, and we finally figure out who
Yeah,
that is.
I I understand that everyone, including myself, wants a main Cabal story, but I want Destiny 2 to be about all the races again. Of course,
Right.
Cabal could be the main enemy. Like, they could be the reason why, the city's attacked. Of course,
So
they,
kind
they
of
are the
like
reason why the city's attacked. But
the start of Destiny One,
yes, I
Kind
want
of.
except
all the races
instead
to
of Vex,
be.
it's Cabal.
I wouldn't mind, like, for instance, the main story of Destiny. Everything connects to the Cabal, but I would not mind, like, separate storylines how you go fight these other races, like the Hive, Fallen, and
Mm-hmm.
Vex. I really want there to be a good campaign for every single race. That
Right.
would be really cool.
That
But of
would
course,
be.
the main enemy would be Gaul.
Yes, but
So,
here's my problem. I don't like the fact that with Destiny 1, they focused on the Vex in the vanilla story, and that was it. They never got an expansion. If they're going to do a main
yeah, the
Cabal
Cabal.
story, I want an expansion afterwards for Cabal again, and then an expansion for each race, not two for the Hive and technically
Two for
even though
Fallen.
two for Fallen, even though Siva is kind of fallen but not fallen.
Yeah,
That's
it
what I
was
don't
more
want.
about the Iron Lords, but I still want. I don't want two DLCs about one race. Some leaked information. They announced that it's going to be coming out. The first DLC will be coming out around the same time Dark Below came out in year one,
Okay.
and the second DLC about Rasputin will be coming out around spring, early spring or late spring. It could be
Ah.
it could be around the same time that Age of Triumph just came out. So
So the first DLC drop will be before the end of 2017.
yes, and then the next one will be in 2018. And a lot of people are super hyped that we know that there's going to be two DLCs. I'm just worried that it could end up being kind of the same thing that we had in year one.
But
Hope.
here's the thing, though, because they've already announced what the first two DLCs are, so we know for a fact that they're not going to make the same mistake where they literally spent almost no time at all on the Dark Below DLC,
Yeah, they said that they are already working on the first DLC, and the
which is
game's not even
good.
out
I'm
yet, which is
happy
good.
to hear that.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
good. Osiris is probably going to be the one DLC that I'm super hyped about because I've wanted to know about him. I want to know why he doesn't trust his speaker and everything
Wait,
like that.
you're not excited about
So,
Rasputin?
I'm super excited about
Rasputin,
Rasputin.
I'm more
we've
excited about
gotten
that.
we know about him. I mean, we already know about him. Like
Not as much as I want to.
We
he
know
attacks
of
Siva.
him. We know of him, but
We
he
I want to
doesn't
know his
understand
story,
Siva
man.
We don't
and-
understand him. That's what I want to do. I want to understand him.
I know, but if you had to choose what DLC, you would probably choose Osiris. All right.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
Mercury and everything, Bungie.
The other idea that you brought up, Patrick, was one where you were saying like people were talking about like having the whole beginning of the game kind of be like you stay on Earth because like you were saying you don't have your ship in the beginning, so
Yes.
you just stay on Earth for the campaign.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking of
maybe the
ships.
Cabal campaign is like all on Earth.
Speaking of ships, I saw a Guardian ship attacking a Cabal ship. So
Yes!
if there's space battles in Destiny 2,
Please.
I will be so happy.
Please.
There's
It wouldn't be surprising because Bungie's made space battles before in the Halo games. So
games.
they could make a really cool space battle.
and there's
I
just
I
it
really
just
hope
doesn't
there
make
is.
Even if it's just one mission, that's enough to get me happy.
like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, like it doesn't make sense why we only have the ships for loading screens. That doesn't make any sense. There's no purpose for our ships.
So somebody was saying, and I think on Reddit,
Mm-hmm.
that what if we just because the tower is getting destroyed and our vault space is getting destroyed, but what about the reef? What if we put everything in the reef, huh?
Hmm?
Can we go to the reef and pick up all of our stuff?
Hmm?
What?
Hmm? 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 What?
Please?
Oh yeah, will the reef be in Destiny 2?
I hope so. There's some good lore about the queen still being alive. I mean, Bungie
Yeah, I
accidentally
know.
leaked that she
I'm
was
actually
alive,
interested
so
to see. I would like. I mean, I think the brother's dead. I think they kind of ended him. pretty
no,
much.
he's not. He's not. He is not
you
dead.
sure?
He's on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to be your original
He was.
partner in the original game, so but then
Another
Activision
disappointment
didn't
from
like the original story, so
another disappointment
hey,
from Bungie.
Can I mention something that I'm not sure if the community's kind of forgotten about? In that original E3 demo you did of Destiny, when people joined, I know it's something small, but when people joined your fire team and they dropped from their ship, can you bring that in?
that is
cool.
Bungie.
Seriously.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in Destiny 2. Bungie has the software now, and they can do it.
Dude, seriously, that was so
So-
cool.
They have no excuses.
It was.
They have none. I mean, they had last gen with Destiny 1, but Destiny 2, you have next gen. You have no excuses, Bungie. Bungie, just get it
Yeah, and
together.
Scorpios is gonna be coming out pretty soon.
Scorpio's
so.
gonna come out in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so they better be ready.
Yep. I think they will be.
PlayStation's gonna get their booty kicked.
Mm-hmm. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed our video on Destiny 2 and Age of Triumph, all the best things we liked about it and what we were thinking about Destiny 2. If you want to stay up to date with
So
our
hype.
channel, yeah, so hype. If you want to stay up to date with our channel, please subscribe below and turn on notifications, and you will get all of our latest content for Destiny and all of our videos. They come out every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. And until the next time, take care of yourselves.
Just me.